Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here. We're off for more of Donkey Kong 64. In the last episode, we began our adventure on finding out that King K.Rool, who is parked outside of DK Isles, that looks like DK's mug, that golden bananas have been stolen, the Kongs have been kidnapped, the worlds are calling, we're in the grasslands, and we're gonna get into the freaking Jungle Japes right now, because we got our first golden banana from K. Lumsy, and we need to get some keys to free him up so he can help us. But we can't really do anything right now unless we get into the first one, so B.Locker, here's the banana from the entrance. Come on, I haven't got all day. Show me the bananas I'm out of this dump. So we're jumping right on into this, literally. But we have got a cutscene first of all, and weirdly enough, only the first cutscene has actual voice acting, the rest don't.
Let's see how that fool Donkey Kong is progressing, shall we?
And we get to see a reenactment of the events that have happened so far, even though it's nothing the same. It's kind of weird. Silly view screen.
That's right, my scaly friend. The ape hasn't got his first banana yet.
It's got a pet claptrap. So cute.
What? How did he do that?
Simian slam, yeah.
Very good, Donkey. But you'll need more than brute strength to stop me this time.
I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a third recording. This series has been going great so far because my computer just refuses to record more than 5 bloody minutes. So I've turned the computer on and the first thing I'm doing is recording. See DK's jawline though. DK, gather as many bananas as you can before going through one of these portals, what? He's talking about these portals. They are littered everywhere throughout the level and they all take you to the boss of the area. Collect 75 or more bananas, DK, and you earn a banana medal, which are one of those. Basically, when you're going into a boss, you have to pay with bananas that you collect. They no longer count to 100 and then clock over to give you an extra life. You have infinite continues, as I think I've already mentioned before. And yeah, there are 100 bananas to collect in every level for every Kong. They're obviously color-coded. Let's activate that banana port instead of just standing around talking. And as you can see here, the yellow ones are obviously for DK, and that's all we can see at the moment because we haven't got any other Kongs available. So bananas come in singles, bunches, which are worth 5, and balloons, which are worth 10, but you can't collect the bananas when they're in balloons. You have to actually shoot them, so you can't just walk into them and collect them, which kind of sucks, because that's what you can do in the other Donkey Kong Country games. But this is like a rare hybrid, I guess. Pardon the pun. I wasn't actually going for a pun there. But yeah, I just want to make mention, this is a green Simian slam switch. Yeah, we didn't slam it, we just landed on it, like a blue pressure pad switch. Like what we, like, there was actually one of them in K. Lumsy's place that I didn't actually show off because we were coming up to, like, time, because I was dawdling a lot. But yeah, that's a thing. Grab these 3 coins if you haven't already grabbed 3 coins, because you're going to need them. Just saying. There is actually a golden banana in here, but notice that it's faded out. That means it's not for DK. That's also goes the same for like other items that we can't grab right now, like ammo crates, because we haven't got a gun to use them with. Crystal coconuts, which are a later upgrade, but we can't grab those yet either, because we can't use them. So that's a thing. And they're all going to be faded out. And if it's not belonging to that Kong either, it'll also be faded out. So that's another thing. Can I do this? Nope. Invisible wall. I think if you can, like, do some lagging tricks, you might be able to, like, hit that banana port, because it's going to teleport me in front of it after this cutscene. Hey, DK! Help! Kind of butchered that one already. But yeah, there is a golden banana there that isn't faded out, so it is solid and we can grab it. What? K.Rool's minions have hidden 25 golden bananas around this area, but you'll only be able to find 5 of them without the help of the other Kongs. What? So yes, every level has 25 golden bananas, 5 bananas for every Kong. Draw distance was a little bit weird there with that gate, it just pops right into existence. I think it's a little bit smoother in the 64, but hey, this is the first official port that doesn't cost like, what, over 100 quid due to the expansion pack being included. And it's like a classic still, so that's cool. Don't mind me, I'm just walking around grabbing, activating all the banana ports, grabbing some bananas. And yeah, so we got the basics done so far. Like I said, 75 golden banana, 75 bananas for every Kong will get you a banana medal in every level. But you don't actually need to grab all 100 bananas. Once you get the banana medal, that counts towards the 100% or 101% scoring of the game. The other 25 bananas are just wastes. They only used to go towards opening the boss of the level, so that's kind of a thing. But, of course, this is 100%. I am going to try and find every bloody banana. And some of it can be annoying, especially in later levels. I did not press home. Why did that happen? I didn't press home! What the hell happened there? That was weird. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to sort that out, because I didn't come anywhere near pressing the home button. Unless my remote bugged out. Maybe it's low on batteries. I don't know. It is resting on the floor right now, so I can play with my Wii U Fight Pad. I have a Zelda one, not a DK one. Maybe I should get a DK one. Change the image up a bit. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just exploring, grabbing all the bananas, because that's all we can do at the moment. But we do need to scale a little higher. But I want to unlock this banana port here, so I can teleport between both sides of this area. Good, it hasn't frozen yet. I say that, watch what happens. There'll be an unavoidable cut in the video. But yes, let's climb up here. And I want to climb this infamous tree of the intro bugginess. Don't know why it happens in the... Well, I do know why it happens, and it's silly that it does. And we just landed on a pad. Press Z to transport yourself to K.Rool's battle arena. Beat his goons to win a crown, boy! Yeah, so, yeah, you can earn battle crowns. There are 10 of these pads throughout the game. 1 in every level, at least. And, you need, well, it's kind of actually a little bit of spoilers, but I might as well tell you, because it is a collectathon, and it's kind of needed to be talked about. There are, you only require 4 to actually get through to the final boss of the game. But, of course, I'm going to grab all 10, and this one is clearly the easiest one. Beaver Broom! Yes, it's just a bunch of naughties. 3 at a time in every wave, just ground pound and you take them all out without bouncing around them. You can jump on them normally and you will bounce around. I'll just do a backflip so I get the extra height. You can do this, but I don't prefer doing that because obviously you bounce around. If you lose all your health, you will technically get a game over and you'll be exiting this round. If you fall off the pit, it's instant loss. And if you, yeah, and if you fall into the pit, you'll actually just have to restart. Thankfully, when the timer runs out, it kills all remaining enemies, including if they're about to spawn, which normally can't be done. And you get your crown. But be warned, you can get killed and still fall into the pit and lose, even if the crown appears. So you can't just enter and just grab the crown again. You'll have to redo it all. And that can suck. But yeah, so that's 1 crown, so now we should have that in our inventory, in the second page. Yep, now we have this second page where the crown is showing, as well as the banana medals. And notice the multicolored bunch, there are 100 bananas for every Kong. I saw you, Glitch. Multicolored bananas are basically saying that there's 100 bananas per Kong, so there's 500 bananas in total to collect. 25 Kong bananas, as already mentioned. A crown in the middle and the 5 banana medals mean that you have to grab at least 75 of the 100 normal bananas in the level in order to get one of them. And yeah, 10 crowns, like I already mentioned. And you need only 4 in order to beat the game, so you don't have to go out your way to find them all. Did I already climb this tree? Yeah, of course I did. What am I doing? Well, let's go into the armory. Who's in the armory? This is awesome. We get guns. If he shoots you, it's gonna hurt. It's Funky Store. Look at him all swagged out with his hippie shades and all that. Loaded. Hey, it's been a long time, donkey dude. K.Rool's return is a real bummer. So the main monkey's here to fix you up with some reptile-kicking hardware. Check this out. I got this real cool shooter that'll trash K.Rool's army, and it's yours for just 3 coins. Are we talking a deal here? Bruh? Yeah, I mean, it's weird because his icon spins faster than my one. It actually looks smoother when it spins faster, but whatever. Yep, we want to do that. Coconut shooter. Hell yeah. Looking god, donkey dude. Let me give you the lowdown. To fetch, shout, or put away your shooter, press and hold Z, and then press C, left. They look really weird. And press B to fire. You can also press up to use the aiming sight mode, first person shooting. And if you're firing blanks, I'm the monkey to see for ammo refills. If you don't want to make your way, you can find ammo lying literally everywhere, so... Zero doing right now, donkey dude. Afraid I gotta work on my next big thing. And there we are. So we crouch, we tap L left, and Wabooski, we have 50 ammo, which is your max. Like I've mentioned before, with the well, I obviously had to turn on. I did reset the game for reasons, but as you can see, my oranges are not 20, they're 13 because I had 10 and I grabbed 3 in the water. Your ammo will also get halved if you reload your save, and at this point it will be down to 25, and you can carry up to 50 at max. So you can get it out, you can press B to shoot from a standpoint, like run and shoot. If you hold Z, you'll be in a, well, you'll be in pole position mode, I guess you could call it. You'll be stuck in gun mode, and you can, like, sharp turn or whatnot, and aim sharper, or you can go into first person mode and you have an actual reticle to shoot. Sadly, the range is kind of pretty pathetic on these weapons. Like, can I even hit that wall? No, I can't even hit that wall in front of me. The ammo just disappears out of existence, just disappears into the ether. But yeah, just press the button again, and there you go. You get it. You put it away. Another golden banana that we can't get right there. So yeah, that's the lowdown on the weapon anyway. Jump over here. Because what you're supposed to do is jump over there and then roll into this cannon, and then the opening demo for Donkey Kong. Would you climb, please, you Maureen? The opening demo for Donkey Kong would end with him being shot. I want to grab them. So normally he would jump across the vines, roll into the barrel, and then it would fade out when he's doing that. So, but it doesn't do that because, you know, no frame lag boost. So that's kind of a problem. Get this free golden banana, the only other free golden banana that is available. The others are going to be a little bit tougher, but not in this level. You might need Funky's help. I skipped that by accident. Basically, he says you might need Funky's help because 3 switches appear that we must shoot. At very weird angles, actually, because, like I've said, ammo disappears if it goes too far out of draw. I think it hits the draw distance boundary and it just disappears, because that's how it works. Like, you see, like, that switch sticking out of that mountain? It disappears there, and that's probably what the limit is on your ammo. But there is a way to extend your ammo reach, so that's kind of a thing. Think of it like the normal power beam from the original Metroid. You don't have the long beam yet, you can't use it. I guess that's the best analogy. Another peanut switch. Can't shoot that, but the coconut ones look the same. We can shoot them. Let's come down here. Snides HQ, eh? We will go down and get the banana balloon that was around that area later. R button. There we go. Down that way. We'll get that in a second. But right now I'm still climbing up trees because I'm trying to grab all the nanners. I am crazy for nanners. Alright, so nothing up here. Wabooski. Let's see what Snides HQ's all about. Greetings. Snides the name, revenge is my game. Did you know K.Rool's been working on his Blastomatic machine and intends to destroy your island? I was the chief technician on the project, but that double-crossing lizard kicked me off his team because he didn't trust me. I'll try to help you stop K.Rool's machine, but you'll need to find me some of my original blueprints. I believe they were given to some of the king's toughest cronies, so be careful. For every blueprint you return, I'll give you one of those golden bananas K.Rool stole from your hoard. No blueprint, no banana. You'll never know. They might just buy you some valuable time. That's the deal, Kong. This isn't a game, Kong. Those blueprints are vital to us both, so please go and find some. Yeah, so there are 40 blueprints to collect, which will fill up this grid. There are one for every Kong in a level. Therefore, 1 banana for every Kong, so basically a majority of your bananas are going to come from Snide, 40 bananas at least. And, yeah. What he said about time, the final level's actually got a time limit. If you don't beat it, you actually do get a game over because he blows up your island. You don't actually get to see it, it's just basically saying pause and then quit game if you're on DK Isles. Obviously it says exit level because we're in a level, but that's a thing, we're not in the hub world, which is DK Isles. And, yeah, then you're kind of screwed. And if you don't grab any blueprints and hand them in, you've only got a limit of 10 minutes, and unless you use glitches, you're not going to get through. You have to have at least 20 minutes to get through. It like, legit. So that's kind of crazy and insane. Oh, I don't think I want to fall. I want to get out my gun, because we want to go free Diddy now. We'll get a new Kong for us to use. A little chimp that I earned. It says NCS from the Runaway Guys. Let's do this, so I don't take full damage. Yeah, can I actually shoot this from here? Should be able to. That will probably be the door I'll go in, because I always leave that door to last due to the banana bunch being there, and I don't want to go out of my way for it. So there we go. That's one coconut switch activated to free our chimp. He is a chimp. That's actually a thing. Diddy is a chimp. Alright, so let's swing over here, because we need to come over here for the other switch, but not for this switch. We can hit that from either side. If you think you can stand across the bank and shoot, like I said, it's not going to reach. You got to do it this way, which is a little bit silly. But I guess it teaches you the basics on how to use the gun in the first place, which is probably why they did it this way. So you can get the feel of it. Yep, jumping in there after a roll. You can still do that from the Donkey Kong Country games. And funnily enough, as I've just started doing Donkey Kong 64... Oh, Smegger, shoot you in the face! I can't jump and shoot that, I'm not going to reach. Should have grabbed his watermelon that he dropped. Is it still there? Oh, it almost faded out of existence, but I grabbed it just in time. Give me some ammo to refill my ammos. There we go. And, yeah, now I can shoot this one. Babooski! Welp. Trying to move before that happened. Yippee! Way to go, DK! Now that I'm free, I can help you by collecting red bananas. I'll just go and wait in the tag barrel until you need me. And now, red bananas will be littered literally everywhere, or anything that belongs to Diddy. For example, if we come down here, we now see red coins in the water here, but we can't grab them because they belong to Diddy. This is another one of those, I think this is one of those reasons why they had to use the expansion pack. Because, I mean, not only has it got higher graphic capabilities and the worlds are literally expensive as hell, but they also need the memory on having literally every item available if you're not that Kong, so you know where to go with that Kong if you're playing as someone else. So, I could jump in the tag barrel, switch to Diddy, and we get a nice rocking tune in the tag barrel when we highlight him. Boy! Hello, Diddy! There are 5 gold bananas for you to find in here too, boy! So yeah, Diddy's a little bit different. I mean, you still have your basic combo of a whack by pressing B, you tap it and you do a spin attack which can literally hit around you. He also has a double jump, but only from the ground. If you press jump and then jump again as soon as you hit the floor, like that, I'll just mash it, you can do that as well, you get a slight double jump. A la Mario, you can backflip once again. He jumps a little bit higher than DK. He does have a long jump. He does have a moving B attack, which is his cartwheel. He does not have a crouch B attack, but he can get one from Cranky in this level, which we'll deal with later. And obviously the Simian Slam. Every Kong has that. So that's Diddy. But I'm not going to play as Diddy right now. I want to continue as DK for now. Start clearing out stuff with him. And now that we've shot all these blocks, these gates will open once we grab that banana that was inside that, well, yeah, inside Diddy's cell that he left for us. So let's go climb up here quickly and go grab that. Yeah, this is going to have a lot of backtracking, especially when it's a collectathon where you have to scour the entire world 5 times in order to get all the collectibles. But I think that's the charm of it. It actually gives you a reason to backtrack continuously, and the world isn't bland enough to warrant that, well, except for a couple of levels. That's a thing. So yeah, those are like 2 easy bananas in this level already that are kind of required. Well, unless you know, glitch out and all that. Saw some red bananas down there, which we'll have to go get later. And yeah, bunch of red bananas surrounding here, so that's a thing. I have to come back down here, back up here as well, even. Damn Norton doing security updates. I keep looking back at the computer because I don't want my footage glitching. I realised that the bitrate wasn't reset for whatever reason. It's back to 10,000, so I had to like reset that up, which is why there was an awkward cut in the menu. This is a Kasplat. The reason why I've come in here immediately to deal with this guy, by the way, watch out for his shockwaves. They knock you back so far, and they do like to appear in Battlegrounds. They take some certain amount of damage depending on what Kong you're using, and they have hair coloured to the blueprint that they're holding. Yes, these Splats are what holds the blueprint for Snide's HQ. Their hair colour, that one was yellow, was holding DK's blueprint. If you do not pick it up, they'll respawn holding it. And once you do grab it, notice that he now has white hair, which means that he's just here to wind you up. Another colour indicator is his shockwave. He'll be the colour of the Kong that you need to fight him with in order to get the blueprint. You could possibly... See, look, there's another one up here. You can actually fight them with other Kongs, just like any normal enemy, but you won't be able to pick up what they drop, so you'll have to beat them again. The best way on beating them is using oranges at a far off distance, but most of the time they're going to be in an area where you'll have to actually shoot them, and they take tons of ammo, about 25 shots, I believe. I know it sounds a bit ridiculous, but they are the most beefy and most annoying enemies in the game. There is a way easier way on dealing with them if you can get right next to them, moving slow, but we don't have that ability yet, and we're not going to have it until the next level. Well, until we unlock a Kong from the next level anyway, because we're not able to get the ability at all at this point. So, I know, I'm kind of spoiling quite a lot of stuff, but at the same time, it's like, if you don't know, then you're going to be left out in the loop. And as it's a collectathon, it's like, you can't get this till you have this. It's in a later level, but I'm not saying anything more than that. And anyway, what I was going to actually say about talking about this while we're actually doing this Let's Play, recently, just a couple of weeks ago, I can't get up there, can I? No. There is a way I'm getting up there with Diddy, but you're not supposed to. Is that Diddy switch up there? I feel like it is. Dodge that bee. Like a skillage person in the village. I don't know. But yeah, what I was saying was, god damn it, if I can get to it, there was actually a ROM hack released for Super Mario 64, and it's called Super Donkey Kong 64. It's basically Mario in the Donkey Kong. Why did I turn? I didn't press R. Stop turning! It's the bloody Splat, I think. He's messing my hitbox up. I want to grab that coin. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to grab all coins. I'm pedantic like that. But yeah, there was a ROM hack that allows you to actually play all the Donkey Kong Country levels as Mario, and you can grab all like all 7 stars in every level, so they're all maxed out. There are 50 stars to collect, so it works out really well. The game is mostly polished, except for like a few collision problems due to the import of the maps. Could have been tidied up a bit. Textures look a little bit off because they're on bigger polygons, I guess. But the real problem is Funky Forest. There's 2 like impossible stars on that, and it's just really annoying. One, you have to literally be a speedrunner to actually attempt getting it, and one of them you just gotta be insanely lucky. It's really annoying. But yeah, I was just showing those areas off. I can't actually do anything with those as DK. But here we have a very stormy, rainy area with, once again, another remix of Jungle Japes. And, yeah, we can actually do stuff with DK around here. Go on. Right. So normally I would get all the potions as a Kong immediately. But in this particular level I don't do that because Diddy doesn't have any money at all. So that's kind of a thing.
I've prepared another one of my potions, Donkey, and it's yours for just 3 coins. You won't get much farther without it, so I suggest you pay up.
Fine, Uncle. Be like that. Baboon Blast, Barrelum Perilous. Now this is DK's pad ability. I'll get to what that is in just a moment.
You can now play the Barrel Blast courses. Find my pad with your ugly mug on it, and proceed to launch yourself on your way. When you're in a barrel, press C or A to fire yourself out.
I think you can press B as well.
I'm not letting you have another potion yet. Come back and see me on the next level.
And there we are. They actually involved Cranky's lab in the Mario 64 ROM hack as well. It's pretty clever. I would recommend downloading it. It was pretty good, except for the 2 middle levels, which it would be Fungi Forest and 1 in Fungi Factory. Just because of a 1 single jump that really annoyed me until I had an ability to do it. And it looked like I would be able to make it without the ability, but that was annoying. Yeah, you get custom abilities. The camera's also a little bit wonky, but can't really help that. So, as we're in this area, I want to start climbing up these. Actually, I think these are for another Kong later on, aren't they? Yeah, these trees are for another Kong. Never mind. It's hard to remember where all the bananas are. Especially when they don't actually render, because I haven't got the Kong to collect them yet. But the first level is going to go pretty quick. I mean, we're only about 20 minutes in this. Really? I got hit in the cutscene? I think that happened in the first episode as well, when I was talking to B.Locker. But I didn't actually hear the pop, because I didn't have the music turned up enough. But yeah, this game actually has a Return of the Animal Buddies, but in a more limited capacity, sadly. I think this is the only time in the story mode, other than a later level, like for 1 time that you can turn to Rambi. To return to being DK, press and hold Z, and then press any circle button. Then press B to charge attack. So if you hold B, you'll basically be in a charging motion. Press B, there you go. I like how the switches actually have to land on the floor when you grab it. It's like they're floating inside. So you can't just glitch in and pound it because it's not going to be working. So yeah, we want to smash all of these up, and you are invincible during this, but you cannot collect anything that belongs to DK when you're Ramby, because you're technically not DK, you're Ramby. So that's a thing. So let's unleash Ramby Hell. There's also a minigame in the bonus menu that's actually uses Ramby, and that's a pretty fun minigame. But the problem is that you have to have banana fairies, which are obviously the icon for mystery in the bonus room, but we'll get to that later. I think you're invincible in this anyway. You can't take Ramby very far, as with most of these kind of special power-ups. They're kind of specific. So if we, oh, crap. Oh yeah, I have to hold Z, and I charge. And then press B, and I charge. And that's how you smash this. And if you go too far, it's like, nope, can't do that, and you transform automatically back into DK. Only DK can use Ramby, by the way. So that's kind of weird, considering that in the Donkey Kong Country games, both Kongs could do it, but I guess you have to have some limit. Gives you another reason to use DK, I guess. Just balancing, I guess. Is there anything to do in here? Because we can't go in there right now. There's nothing we can do about that block. That's actually Chunky's block, Chunky's switch, because we've got all the other switches to the other Kongs in the main area with Cranky. So that's a thing. That is a banana fairy. We can't do anything with that right now. You try to touch it, it's not going to collect it. So, and it's actually better to try and get them just from the sparkle being slightly out of range, because they move a lot slower when you're not near them. So it's a lot easier to catch them. But the thing is, we don't have the method of catching them yet, so we can't do that yet. Which is kind of a shame. So let me just kick this beaver in the face. Because he deserves it. For just being there. All naughty and whatnot. Hey! And where's DK's pad? It's the one with the bananas over it. Turn the camera to oh wait, where did you come from? Jeez. I think you being so huge, I would have noticed you earlier. That one's Lanky's. Nice. This is the one I want. I feel like the kick is actually better. Move when you hit the switch because you get a boost of time. Because normally when you hit these switches in this level, you're going to be under a time limit to get that banana, otherwise it'll go back into its little pit. That's a cannon in the ROM hack, by the way, so that's kind of funny. Well, for Mario, you know what I mean. Thankfully, this one doesn't actually have a time limit, and I just realised I have banana port 4 I could use here. Ah, you didn't hit me, you suck. Actually, that one's bigger than the other one. I didn't notice that. These little things that you don't notice. And I did not press E. He just. The Kongs sometimes dive into water for no reason. It's annoying. Roll. Wabooski. And that's 3 out of 5 bananas. And we have got the blueprint, so that's number 4. Just trying to remember where number 5 is. Oh yeah, of course, number 5. Derp. I just realised it's a freaking pad that we just unlocked. I can't believe I'm forgetting stuff already. It's because I'm on a freaking tangent right now. I think this whole entire episode we're just going to complete DK. Because I do have a plan for when we actually have multiple blueprints for Snide. But for this first level, I'm just going to do all Kongs separately. To start off with. So you get like a feel for how you're supposed to play as every Kong. Then I'll do it in my own style. I think that's how it's going to be done. So yeah, these are like the barrel courses in Donkey Kong Country. But there are collectibles to find. So you want to scour every corner of this. Every possible route. And I can't believe I missed that. Just tap R Z immediately and you just launch back up as soon as you hit the pad. DK pads just somehow launch you into the air. It's kind of funny. Whee! Oh! Listen to him. Oh! God damn it. And because it's the Virtual Console version, I can clearly tell that sun is just painted on a skybox with not much distance. I mean, if it was further away, I missed that banana bunch. Are you kidding me? I'm going to purposely miss. And I'm going to cut back to those bananas. Alright, let's not cock this up this time. How do I get the barrel but not the bananas? I missed it again! Are you kidding me? Okay. Get him! Thank you! I think that's the first time I've had to retry this bloody particular course in quite a few years, actually. My god. And there we are! Just tumble to our doom when the music plays. I think we actually hit the wall then. That was kind of funny. Hell yeah. Swinging for the winning. Alright, so you know what? Just for lols, I'm going to come over this way. Actually, no, hang on. I think my last, well, obviously we know where one bunch of where DK's last bananas are, which are in front of that boss portal, which I will be entering as DK, just to save time. But I believe my other bunch is on top of the other tree down here. No, that's Diddy's. What the heck? I'm missing 5 bananas. Oh god, here we go. Here we go! I don't think I climbed this tree, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Pfft. As soon as I'm like, oh god, what have I done? I've already missed bananas. That will happen in the later levels. Because some of the levels are just so annoying to find all the bananas. It's really annoying. And sometimes you have to be specific because a balloon may just be out of rendering distance if like something's not, like if a platform's not high enough or something, and then you would just miss it just because you don't see it. It's so annoying. And I just had one of those moments. But yeah, this is what happens when you hand in a blueprint to Snide. And I will have my own way of doing things on the screen. That's what we need. Come, I now have a golden banana for you. Always have to do that. I don't even know if I did it in tune. I can't hear the music that well. But yeah, I do have my own method for like, oh yeah, you have a little animation every time you do it in a different world or a different location. There is a Snides HQ in DKLs as well, because DKLs does have blueprints to find. But I normally hand them in these levels, so that's not a big of an issue. Because it's just a lot easier, because you're just going to be thumping them, find them, where you have to go out your way for Snides HQ. And there are a couple bananas in DKLs where Snides HQ is in that area, but that's a thing as well. And yeah, so that's our first blueprint. That's 1 extra minute of time, as well as a golden banana, and with that, pretty much DK is already almost done. Just those last bunch in front of the boss room, where we're going to be entering the boss room. So, yeah, I think I'll end it off there. We've already completed a Kong in this very first level. So, in the next episode, guys, we will start this level from scratch, as Diddy. Yeah, you can do that as well, jump and B. And, we'll continue on with Jungle Japes. Hopefully we'll get him done in 1 episode as well. That'd be amazing. See you guys then.